cameras. Now, like I just mentioned, they have almost the same exact camera setup. Now, there's a better camera sensor overall and bigger cameras on the iPhone 12 mini, or 13 mini at that, but both can do 4K 60 and both can do 4K 60 on the front. There is this new mode on the iPhone 13 mini though. So definitely when it comes down to it, the 13 mini's camera I think is a better one. If you have to pick up one, then this one is a better one to pick up. But they have the same type of capability, the same type of ultra-wide sensor for the most part. Now you can see the modes at the bottom are pretty much the same. You have portrait mode, you have panoramic mode, which is great. But if we swipe to the side next to video, you'll see that next to the video on the 13 mini, you'll have this new cinematic mode. Now this is a really cool feature. I like this a lot. I don't really think it's like super like anything crazy. It needs a lot of enhancements, but it's definitely super cool and I'm in love with it for sure. Now with the 12 mini, like I mentioned before, this is a very solid camera. I've had very few complaints about it. I think everything I've done with this phone up until now has been perfectly fine. I think this camera overall is almost identical, like we mentioned, to the 13 to the 12 at that. But here's the thing, you still have 4K 60 on this and you still have 4K 60 on the front. The front camera of this thing is very good as well. You still have the portrait mode on this thing and this thing is not going anywhere anytime soon. I wouldn't even just upgrade for that cinematic mode because Apple may actually bring that to the 12 mini at some point. But even then, it's not like a crazy feature just to upgrade because of that. Now for sure, and it's no secret, the 12 mini is, probably just a little behind than the 13 mini. The 13 mini is definitely the better camera. I mean, I'm not trying to hide it. I think this is definitely, if you have all the money in the world, getting the 13 mini is by far the better phone to do. But I just don't see that big of a difference, even under cinematic mode, which I've kind of tested, not on like just on this video, but with my personal 13 Pro. And it's not really that crazy cool of a feature yet. I think Apple needs a lot of tuning with it. And I think speaking as somebody who has a DSLR, it's not that crazy. But having that type of capability in your pocket is actually really cool. And I'm kind of happy about it. And I was testing in a lower light conditions as well. So when it comes down to it, I think the 13 mini is definitely the better camera. But the 12 mini is still a really good camera for sure.